All right. Let's play some more. Play some more Spring Cup. Let's play some more Spring Cup, shall we? Since we just went 5-0, we might as well play some more. We might as well play some more. Because, yeah, I've got 2... That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I'd like to get at least one more good Spring Cup set in. Just for weekend content. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do it. You ready? You ready? Let's go ahead and let's play another one. Tenta has been a really good safe swap for us. The only problem, Scully, is that Lantern does exist and kind of eats your lunch, but depending on how the Lantern matchup plays, you might be able to make something happen. Empoleon. Yikes. This is no longer a particularly good matchup for us, right? No longer a particularly good matchup for us. We also do not have a counter for this other than Lantern, so this is definitely me playing to a very narrow out, which I think if we get the bait, I think we can get to the energy ball before we die. Nope. Well, terrible. That's fine. I'm going to say the double steel team is probably one we don't beat. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that we're probably not winning this game, right? I think this might just be an impossible game for us to win. It also could be triple steel. The problem is the third steel type is probably not one we care about, Neophobus. So it's probably not one we care about. But I highly doubt we're winning this game. Like there is a very narrow out for us. The double debuff is nice. The narrow out is that their last Pokemon is something like Pelipper. If this Pokemon, no, they're literally double. Yeah, okay, you got me. They're Empoleon double grass. We're not beating that team. Fun game. Good stuff. Maybe no. I'm like thinking maybe if we generated shield advantage or kill the... No, it's not happening. We're not winning that game. Nowhere for Lantern to go really outside the lead. All right, Roserade, which version? Good version, bad version. What do we got? We've got a mediocre version. We've got a mediocre version. It's quick. Don't get me wrong. Right? The weather balls come out fast and furious, but if I recall, we're faster to our 2 weather balls, and then they're dying if they try and take it to the 2 shield to powder snow. So, and we take 0. Ooh. I wish I hadn't CMP'd them there. So the other one I played must have overtapped. It must have overtapped. Obviously, in this case, they know that... Oh, hi. I'll take that. So, because we undercharged that, they actually switched there instead of just letting this thing come in. So, they're actually locked here when I don't think they would normally be locked here. Right. And what's your other Pokemon? Okay, Jumpluff. I can work with this. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't have locked their Tenta in. I think that was maybe not the most fantastic thing they could have done. Obviously, they're keeping an eye on our energy, so I'm going to throw this because they're not going to let us get to a Thunderbolt. And we're going to get a shield anyway. And I'm fine with all of this, right? Oh, acrobatics there? This is all fine. Because now their health is too low. They can acrobatics this, but their health is too low to win this game. On both of their Pokemon. Right? Yeah, that kills me, but... Hi. You're not going to have the gas. Also, they acrobatics the Lantern, which I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but... Neat. I guess. Certainly a choice they could have made. It's certainly a choice they could have made. All right. 1-1. Let's keep the good vibes rolling. Single move puffball. I guess it could have been. It could have been. Empoleon again. So obviously not sexy. We're gonna do the same thing, but I am gonna switch this. Well, so like it's even more possible this works. We actually CMP'd there, but it just feels really bad to give up what we're doing here. Oh, they just no shielded it. Oh, well, that's quite the decision. Remarkable decision by our opponent there to just no shield that. Okay, fine. Yikes. They're playing an awful lot like they know my team has a Lantern on it, right? They're playing an awful lot like they know my team has a Lantern on it. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not an unreasonable thing for, say, my opponent to guess, but... if they have exactly one Lantern counter and they played exactly like this, it does feel a little sus, right? They have to have a Lantern counter, right? They have to. Opponent, you have to have a Lantern counter, right? Ow. Is their Lantern counter this? I mean, they did do a lot of damage to us, right? They have done a lot of damage to us. Well, that didn't even kill him. That didn't even kill him. Okay. No, they have a Tropius. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough health. Yeah. Okay. So they didn't have. All right. So this does explain it. I don't know. Also, don't know why my attack dropped there when I came back. Aside from visual bug, they didn't have a counter swap to the Tenta. That was the actual answer. They had nothing to bring in against the Tenta. Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. I think we could have maybe won that game if we had played it a little differently then. And maybe that's what I need to be doing. Maybe against the Empoleon, I need to just go to Tenta and hope. We're gonna get another opportunity to find out, because okay. Okay. Seed bomb, sure. See if we can get him napping on the sludge wave. We can. Okay, perfect. There's switch advantage for us. There's switch advantage for us. Whether or not switch advantage is the thing that's most important, I don't know yet. But obviously, we're going to have a lot of play here to figure out how to win this game from here, given that this matchup is terrible for them, right? Just nigh unwinnable. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, this matchup, however, is not great for us. It's okay. It's possible that the best thing either of us could have done is not thrown a charge move here, but I think what we're going to be able to do is get shield advantage here. And then I'm pretty sure I'm at or close to a surf, so even if all I need is that one shield and we should be fine. Yeah, we just throw the surf right away. This dies, and then we're right back where we started, except now we have shield advantage. GG's. All right. Woo. So it paid off that time. It paid off. We are hanging in there okay. And we have a chance to take this into a winning set, despite the fact we've seen 3 Empoleon leads, which is terrible for us. Empoleon is not a Pokemon we want to see in the lead. Come on. Hi. What do you wanna do? You just wanna stay here? We're just gonna stay here a bit. Trade punches. So like we saw the one time, it's possible their backline does not have an Empoleon answer, right? It's very possible. Or a Tentacool answer. That is a real thing that we have encountered, and it is possible that if they just don't switch here, it's because their backline is kind of soft to this, right? Okay, that's a pretty good example of their backline being kind of soft to this, right? Okay, so they're not going to mess around, right? So they're just going to go for the kill here. This is fine. The problem for them is that their Empoleon is so low that, like, okay, so they're actually shielding here. I don't know if I like that from our opponent, but they're not, I don't think they're gonna get 2 moves. And now we should be able to come out of this with energy. What's up, Claptrap? How you doing? And we'll just try and kill the Empoleon. Even with this crappy move, like, it's still better than... Yep. And then do you have another grass type back here? Which is what I expect, right? Ah, yes. Roserade. Bullet Seed Roserade. Okay. Bullet Seed Roserade. In what context, Claptrap? What's the context in which you ask said question? I'm not shielding this. The shield is our ticket to victory, right? GG's. Our ticket to a winning set. Which, what do I think is cooler? We are talking about Pokemon, you know this, right? Cooler is not necessarily the word I would use to describe most Pokemon. However, if pushed, of the two, I typically think Dialga is the cooler Pokemon. Because as much as I'm going to make fun of the idea that Pokemon are cool, I do own a copy of Pokemon Diamond. It was 4 out of 5 Empoleon leads. Yes. Yes. 4 out of 5. And we won all of our games once we started aggressively safe swapping Detenta.